Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an energy check-in love reading for my dearest Virgos. Virgo, we're going to take a look at the person most on your mind or your current situation. And if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, Virgos, let's go ahead and get started. Let's first check in on your energy. We have the Six of Wands in reverse. Your person's energy, the Four of Swords. They're viewing you as the Judgment card, Aries, Scorpio energy. What's going on behind the scenes? We have the Ten of Swords. And we have the Justice card. Okay, Virgo, let's see Libran energy coming through strong, and you're showing up as the King of Cups in reverse. So you may not be giving to this situation, or you might be just feeling overwhelmed or emotionally drained here. The Six of Wands tells me that there's been some conflict, or this connection maybe was scattering your energy. I also feel with the Six of Wands in reverse, you may not be giving this person any attention or affection at this time. Let's see. Yeah, because you may feel like there's distance here, or you're broken up with this person, or there's a lack of stability, and you're looking out at either other options, or you're looking out on, how you may be able to move in a different direction here. But you're viewing this person as the Page of Cups. So for some of you, they might owe you an apology, or you would be open to getting a message from them, seeing where things go, provided that they take action. With the Four of Swords in reverse, it may be that your person was hiding out, or your person, has been quiet. Maybe they've even ghosted. Yeah, we see the Magician in reverse. Yeah, some of you, this person, it's like they're not communicating, they're not taking action, but they are really restless here. And I do think that they're feeling quite heartbroken. Now, for some of you, there may be something really painful here that's going on behind the scenes. Now, it could be what's happening between you and them. But for some of you, I also feel it could be some sort of personal loss that they're experiencing. Now, the Magician in reverse, Virgo, Gemini energy definitely is something we need to be aware of, because it can indicate somebody who's a bit tricky, or their actions don't align with their words. It can be a manipulation energy. And with the Page of Wands in reverse, this person's definitely lacking confidence here, Virgo, when it comes to you, when it comes to this connection. This person may also be someone who's a bit flighty, or they rush in and they rush out. I'm getting a little bit of an immature energy off of this person, and they may not always speak their truth. They're viewing you as the Judgment card in reverse, Aries, Scorpio energy. So it does look like a lot of my Virgos, you've stood up to this person, you've told them off, you've cut them off. They do feel like they may not have a chance with you. They might not have a second chance here. That you've made a decision, that you're moving on, or you're starting something new, and that they know they've hurt you or they've disappointed you. But for some of you, they feel like you're definitely going to be leaving them, or you're leaving them out in the cold here. But behind the scenes, if this is a breakup, this person's really hurting. But I also do see some of you, this person is experiencing some sort of personal loss that you may not know about. Okay, that maybe stopped them in their tracks, whatever this is. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. They're looking at all the details. They're still hanging out in your energy, Virgo, so most likely they're checking you out online. Checking out your stories, your photos, and things like that. And we see the Page of Swords, the Justice card, and the Two of Cups. So some of you, this person is going to communicate and try to make things up to you. It could, if there haven't been any deal breakers, it could lead to some sort of connection or union. But for others of my Virgos, where you're done with this connection, and we'll get more info about them in a second, but for those of my Virgos where you're done with this connection, your karmic justice may be somebody new, possibly a Libra, or someone with strong air in their chart coming towards you, somebody who's going to complete you in the most harmonious ways. Yep, Three of Pentacles in reverse. A lot of my Virgos, this is somebody new coming in as karmic justice, because it feels like your person as much as they're still like all up in your energy, it feels like they're lacking confidence in coming towards you. And most likely it's some sort of guilt that's keeping them stuck. So let's see what we need to know about this person. They may be somebody who's self-employed. All right, they have been irresponsible, or they are irresponsible. Now that could be with their finances. That could just be them in general, or they're irresponsible with your feelings. We see here that they may be a social butterfly, okay? So somebody who is around for a good time, not a long time, going out a lot, talking to a lot of different people. Yep, this person pulled a runner here, Virgo. They have a fear of intimacy. They listen to their ego. It does look like they may try to reach out here with the coffee cup energy. They may kind of come in as friends, but they definitely want more. I don't know if any of my Virgos are going to accept this or not. Yep, Spirit saying that this person is looking at your photos. They're missing you. They're feeling nostalgic. But look at that. A lot of my Virgos, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And I think a lot of you are there. And it looks like, my Virgos, you do have somebody new coming in. And this person may make some sort of last-ditch effort to come towards you, is what I'm seeing, or to make things better. But I don't know. I feel for a lot of you, you're not having it with that Three of Pentacles in reverse. Like you're not on the same page, or you're seeing that you're not that compatible. I think you're moving on. We have the Six of Swords under that. So let's see. I think you're moving on to something bigger and better. What does this person want you to know? Third party. So some of you, they did put you in a third party situation. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Okay, and it doesn't have to be a romantic rival, Virgo. It certainly could be work or something along those lines. And there's that ego energy coming through. I let my pride get in the way of our connection. And they definitely feel guilty, and they feel pain from the damage they've caused. But I definitely see them having a hard time reaching out. But you know what? I think you have something new coming around, Virgo. Something that's much more in alignment with you. Yep, Spirit's advice for you regarding this connection is time alone or in nature will help you recharge. And we see twin flame energy. So some of you, maybe you felt like this was a soulmate or a twin flame connection. But I think a lot of you with this Justice card, you're calling in someone who's much more in alignment with you. Maybe a divine counterpart situation here. All right, my Virgo, so I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.